In this game, one goal, one team. Fight for that possession, gotta act fast. Another shot, another pass. The city comes to life and they got something to say. Come on, let's go. I feel devotion.
The game that I had against Villas was a close match. My team was much better last season, so I don't know what's going to happen now because he beat me always last season. So I do accept the role of the underdog, but I think this team is capable of competing with the best, and I think we're just going to have a good game. That's all.
Okay, thanks. Can you, Vujas, can you please go back out again and turn off the commentary of the game, please? And then you can re-invite.
Okay. Like it's happening.
Yeah, go down. Yeah, commentary 0 and PA 25.
Okay, bro. Something
and
else?
the crowd 200. Yeah, that's it. That's good.
Something else?
Thanks. That's good. Do you have your music turned off actually?
I'm not sure.
Because we don't have any sound right now, but
where do I like check it?
Yeah, just go down, straight down. Okay. Okay, good. Let's get it started. And Vujas, what about you?
Yeah.
What will be your game plan and who you focus on from Cedevita? And actually, did you scout board?
I mean, I checked. They made a big signing, a guy who should be a #1 pick next year. So I hope Ogin Kuzmic will lock that up like he locked Papagiannis in the finals. So that's my hope. I believe in my boy Kuzmic to do the job, but like if he can't do it, I got some beard man on the bench, some tattoo guy on the bench who is my second option for Wemby. So we'll see. But I know Bor is a really good player, so it will be a tough match. I'm sure of that. But like I always say, I believe in my team, I believe in myself, I believe in my guys, and we're going for another win.
What do you expect for season 2, and how do you think so far? Is there a difference in the level of the players to season 1?
I think it will be way more difficult because like people are getting used to these sliders, these teams. Like people are getting better and better. Like Chomi said last time, like Jure is a great example of that. Like first game when he played, he was like mediocre, and then like he went to Final Four and compete with the best. So like not only Jure, a lot of other players are like getting better every single day. So I think it will be a real challenge, and I think it will be fun.
This is for Jure.
We love you, Jure.
We know you're watching.
So I think it will be really competitive.
Yeah, thank you, Luca. Bob, what do you think about your chances, or how do you see the chance in this game?
I mean, like I said, I know Boris is a really good player. I think it will be a really tough game, but I believe in my team. I believe in my guys. I believe we can win, but not easy for sure. It will be a tough game.
Thank you, Luca. The question was actually for Bor, but it's okay.
You said Luca. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, my answer is pretty similar. I'm expecting a close match, a tough match. Like I said, I accept the role of the underdog, and I think if we play like at our best, I think we can compete. And as long as it's a close match, I'm fine with it. But I do believe that we have what it takes to upset even some EuroLeague teams like the best.
Game, I really think that this is a must-watch game because everything be about the defense in this game, and those games where the defense are like deciding the game are they are the best for the watching usually. So like I'm like happy to be your co-host today, that I can like say something about their game styles to the people who will be watching, because I think that in the whole league, I know two of them best for now, because I played like amazing series against both of them. It were very good matches, and now like I'm just like hoping that game will be tight all the time. That's it. Like I see
Yeah,
there.
with the neutrals, yeah.
Yeah. It's normal, between like two of them that it's gonna be fight,
Yeah. Yeah, both of you checked your game plans, Luca and Bor, right? Everything good? Okay, then check your jerseys.
I just need to switch my jerseys. Yeah.
And Chomi will help me with the players of Olympia. As we will see the screen of Uyas. So, yeah, Uyas, you're gonna press the arrow up so we can see which player you're controlling, I guess, right?
Yeah, like I always do.
I think there's some.
Do I have the green jerseys on your screen or what?
Yeah, green.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
good.
Can you change to another jersey? This seems bugged right now.
Me or?
The Olympia
white.
jersey. I can see a green jersey without any sponsors.
No,
maybe go-
that's fine. I think it's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It-
there it is. There it is.
it does in the loading screen.
Yeah, I hope nobody's red-green blind.
We'll see.
We can play, huh?
Okay, can we take a short look at the lineups and then we start?
Yeah.
Okay, I take the lineups of Zvezda. Chomi will talk about Olympia. So I think this is the lineup. This is the lineup I think we saw also in the Final Four, mostly. Kuzmic, the Finals MVP Benjamin Bentil, Devin Davidovac, John Holland, of course, shooting guard. Lucas trusting on him a lot, and Facundo Campazzo. So, not big surprise there. Show me the Olympia lineup.
The Olympia lineup is a really sympathetic lineup. You have Yogi Ferrell, who has previous NBA experience. He's a guy who can decide the game. Like if he's going crazy, he can do everything. That kind of player. Josh Adams, same type like him. Like they can shoot from everywhere, going inside. They can play making to everyone. Here's the also veteran Zoran Dragic. He's like in the real life, he's the heart of the team. He's like
viewing our stories in Instagram, so maybe he'll turn on a little bit.
Zoran, if you look this, big respect to you. Yeah, and he's like here. He's in this team. He's like veteran leader. He's like lock, shooter, playmaker. He's everywhere, everything in this team. He's like the most important. Probably there is Amar Alibegovic, who is like good defender. He's a big guy. He can like switch everything. In this lineup, they have strength and tall players to have all good matchups with Crvena Zvezda, who has like really amazing shooters. And like for most important player, which I didn't announce, is the new signing for Cedevita is Wembanyama. Everyone knows who is Wembanyama. Here, like Bor took it on him on free agency. He's like now most important player to Bor because he's like in real life he's glitch, everything, and he's like he will be the main matchup with Kuzmic and Radulica in the paint.
We don't the game though.
Yeah, we'll see it. Yeah, we'll see it. Like, but I believe that the main matchup will be like against Kuzmic and Wembanyama. The most important like matchups will be there because Vujas showed against me in the finals that his big, tall players are really good defenders, and it would be like the matchup who will decide the most things like in this game for me for sure. Because Campato, Holland, Adams, Ferrell, they're all gonna score their points. They won't miss their shots. Dragic, Davidovac, Bentil, and Alibegovic, they are all like team players, and the key matchup will be Wembanyama Kuzmic, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm. Okay, thank you, Chami. So let's get it started. I wish you both good luck, and you can mute us, mute yourself, however you like. We also appreciate if we hear something from you in the game, if you want to share with us, and if not, we'll hear from you after the game. You stay on the camera, of course.
Now we have like to see like their defensive settings. That is everything. Automatic moves. I know it for years.
I already did them before, so it stays hidden,
It stays hidden. Okay. With settings I know for at least 3, 4, 5 years. I don't know, so I don't have to see anything like new.
Don't fix what's broken, they say,
Yeah.
But it's actually
what's not broken. Sorry.
That's true.
it's actually fun to see how Luka manages through the screens. Like I think he can do it blind. He's doing it so fast, just jumping through the screens. You can see his experience.
Okay, good luck.
Good luck, guys.
Good luck, guys. Chami, can you please just mute yourself, check if everything is good with the stream, and let us know. So yeah, the first possession is for Olympia, and it's Joey Farrell on the ball and Facundo Campazzo defending, and the first foul. So we can see there are a lot of physical adjustments we have here. We expect a physical game with a lot of defense, as the firepower will surely come from itself. Campazzo now staying on Farrell. And it's Josh Adams with the dunk, and this is something I wanted to mention before the game. Josh Adams is also a slasher, so we expect not a low number of dunks also in this game. Chami, you good?
Yeah, it's good. It's good on the stream. It's quality sound, so it's good a job. And now we can like watch and enjoying the game.
And come and enjoy, yeah.
And
we have some you. I think you could hear the Cedevita fans singing.
Yeah. They are like, Cedevita guys.
Okay, so 4-2 is the lead for Olympia now. I just mentioned Josh Adams. I'm really curious to see him play in 2K. I mean, I've created him, but haven't seen him play in 2K. And also to see Bor with this Olympia team, and also with Wembanyama. Haven't seen him on 2K so far. Maybe because I missed. Oh, Holland. We saw that a lot in season 1. A lot of plays called for Holland.
Start of the game was same like I expected. Like both of them are really good defenders. They both can. They are both good defenders and pick and roll. And with that pick and roll, they like killing opponents' best defensive plays. You know, they are both good in navigating through the screens, you know, and everything. So they are both very good defensive players. So like it would be like hard start, but in the time it's gonna be just 3-point shooting in one moment. You know.
A small surprise so far, a little bit of an upset as the champion is down by 5 right now, but it's of course early in the game. And yeah.
And also need to mention it. Bor is like very good at tactic part of the basketball. He great implements that in the 2K, and in that moment like.
Just one thing, guys, can you do a short break, please?
I believe they are 100% in the game now.
Yeah, because we actually have the wrong home team right now. I just
realized
saw
it.
Yeah.
Bor, can you hear me? Thanks.
Yeah. Is it a problem or what?
Yeah, because we have the Olympia fans on. So, would it be okay if you make it to a 7-2 in the next game or 5 points ahead?
Nice. It's okay. We just restarted. It's fine by me.
Okay.
We need to restart or what? What's the problem?
Yeah.
Wrong team selection of the home team.
You have to be home. Yeah.
I told you
guys.
guys.
I have to be home.
Yeah, Bor needs to be home. Yeah.
I can let you, Bor. 5-0 za tebe, a?
5-0, da.
Da, 5-0, najpoštenije.
Okay, well.
Can you tell me the date of this match, or yeah, we can reset it after? Just please always check the one that is in Discord in the left is the home team. So
yeah, I reset it. You have to invite when you're red. So when I'm home.
Okay, brate.
Sorry guys, and thank you. Yes, can you just let him score 5 points and then?
Yeah, it's March 16, so you know.
Okay, thanks.
Oh, you rested?
Yeah. I already reset it. Yeah, I already.
Oh, you reset it. Okay.
Yeah, Bor has it. Yeah. There it is, December 6th. Okay, guys.
You guys had a little warm up. Now you are ready for the game.
Yeah, exactly.
That was the warm up. Yeah. Yeah, Vujas, once again.
I always start slow. Like with Maccabi, I started slow, then came back. With Chomi, I started slow and came back. So I need a warm up for whole 2 quarters.
I already know that from last season. It was the same. I got my hopes up, started well, like 10 point lead or something, and then it's just over.
You joined actually pretty much into the playoffs almost into the season. So yeah. Oh, watch out! Not that we have orange against red.
Yeah.
That's what I see at least. Okay, there we go.
This should be good, right?
Okay, so Vujas, I would ask you for fair play. Let him score 5 points if it's possible, and then continue playing normally. Sure. Thanks.
Let's make a quick announcement. Teams are the same, tactics are the same, formations are the same, so it's over.
Yeah. Yeah, and like we said, we'll start a 5-0 for Vujas as both players mixed up the team that is actually home. So yeah. You can see again the adjustments by Zvezda. I think I already know them as well, and you've seen them like for 3 years, Chomi. So a lot of the 3-point plays, of course, and a lot of plays for John Holland. I don't think I'm telling a secret right now. We know that from the
That's not secret anymore.
Not a secret anymore. Yeah, we know kind of like a floppies running for Holland, and weak side screens. So yeah. Yeah, Luca is right now looking to me like, why do you tell them? But I guess
Everybody knows anyway.
everybody knows it right now.
anyway.
But sometimes you have to adjust. Okay,
Good luck,
Cedevita
guys.
wins the game, and we know Cedevita will gonna have a 5-0 lead. Okay, that's a nice way to get those fair play points. Yeah, you can shoot the ball actually from there. I hope it doesn't go in though. Okay, that's good. That's fair play.
Yeah, who was oh, my bad, sorry. I'll shoot
Okay,
with you.
for those who tune in, don't wonder what is happening here. It's just a fair play thing. Okay, thank you, Vujas. Good job, Bor. And now we get it starting. Good luck, guys. And now it goes inside to the finals MVP. Benjamin Bentil, surprising MVP from the Final Four, and he scores the first points for Zvezda. We lost Chomi somehow, I think.
No, you didn't. I'm just not close to the laptop. I will come to you. Yeah.
Okay. There we go, Wembanyama. Something we wouldn't expect seeing him in an orange jersey. And it's really cool to see the long arms helping for Cedevita here. So you can actually say with this free agent signing, Cedevita is really competitive to Zvezda in this ABA duel in the virtual Euroleague, and a foul called against Wembanyama. His first personal, and John Holland goes to the 9. 8.3 points per game so far in season 2. It's those are not the stats we have seen from Holland lately in the season 1, but this will be improved, I'm sure. And the early lead for Olympia with 7-5 at the home court. Shot from mid-range by Farrell.
Good shot selection. Very good. Yeah, good shot selection.
Good shot selection, yeah. It's gonna be, I think, and I hope this is gonna be a game that won't be decided till the very last possession.
I think
good defense.
I think both players have respect for each other. They both know their qualities, and you know they will play like more tactical than usual. Usually when they play their own play styles in the game, they're following their game plans all the time, and now they need to adjust to the opponent's gameplay, you know? And that's the only time it is like that. It would be
Smart
slow.
ball.
Yeah, very smart.
Yeah, I think so too, because both can shoot the ball very good, so it's gonna be about the defense, I guess. And,
The crucial part will be like for the ball will be crucial how he will be like, you know, score points in the paint, like that's the first one, and the second one how he will defend Vujas 3-point plays. That would be like key for him. For Vujas would be key to stop Wembanyama and to stop like Farrell and Adams. That would be crucial. Both of them knows that before. They probably make scouting report yesterday, not even before the game, even yesterday, and they have like big respect, so it would be like very fun until the end. Oh, Wembanyama.
a nice rejection by Wembanyama, and the shot clock violation.
Very good deal.
You watching the game on the share screen for me?
Yeah. Here's my favorite, Nidic.
Yeah, you really can help us with the Olympia players. As you see on the top right, the Zvezda players controlled, and maybe they're already very like we know them already.
Oh, good D, very good. It surprised me. That even surprised me.
Yeah, I just wanted to say that's a huge mismatch that can be used by Vujas, as he had Bentil against the guard right there. And yeah, good defense.
And here is Lovro Gnjidic. Now we made a few jokes about him, but he's a really good, talented player in Croatia. He's Croatian, I know him. He's like very big for playmaker. He's like in 2K when the player is big for his position, we call him glitch. He's one of that guy. He's slow, but he's very good at defense and playmaking. And he has, like we saw before last attack, he has a size to go in the paint all the time. He will always have a mismatch against every PG. Yeah, this combination would be very, very, very hard to stop Gnjidic and Wembanyama because both of them are really big.
Mm-hmm.
Classic US play. I know it like all the time. Probably one of the most played actions in this EuroLeague. And this season, it would be like top action for half of the team.
Yeah. I'll be back in a second.
Don't worry. Gnjidic is here. He has a ball. Oh, great pass. Great shot. Lucky. Oh, that was a block. But lucky for Vujas, it came in. Nedovic. You know everyone for Nedovic. He will be like in the final four. His contribution from the bench would be like also very crucial. He's like the guy who can score like 20 points without problems. He's very good, like in EuroLeague. He's very, very good. I like the game by somehow, I need to admit.
Timeout called by Olympia and Zvezda, I think, for the first time now in the league, right?
Wes is making adjustments. He's putting more defenders in the lineup. He did actually like very smart when he's like struggling with result and everything. He like always like to make point difference with defense, not with offense like every other player. He's like very good in defense, very concentrated all the game, and he knows to make like difference and decide the game with the defense all the time. Branko Lazic, one of the best defender in the last 15 years in EuroLeague, like one of the best on-ball defenders. Like now he's getting older.
Right, last year I think.
To be honest, I don't even count on his awards about defensive players because he's like universal, one of the best defender in Europe. Like Pajola now in Virtus, he's best on-ball defender right now. First time that is not Lazic in the real life. But you see Lazic like in 2K, he's really good made.
Yeah, he has the badges in defense, definitely.
And he's
Nedovic, by the way, already with 14 points
14
for
points,
Nedovic. Yeah, Nedovic has 1 point more than the whole Olympia roster right now. And yeah, Bor is struggling a little bit in offense. He has to find his rhythm in offense, like we said. Zvezda turned the game. He has turned the game in his favor. Great defense right there, especially in the post. Now Nedovic had some space. Oh, he tried to alley-oop it to Hassan Martin. I just heard yesterday, as I had a talk with Shaquille McKissick from Olympiacos, he told me that especially Hassan Martin is playing a lot of 2K, actually playing with our rosters as well.
That's nice to hear.
A lot of guys do. Also Mike James, a big name, and yep.
They're all gonna want to play once for sure. And
once they know it, yeah.
you will need to make like a league, one just for gamers, one just for the professional basketball players.
That's what was proposed here. Maybe a tournament, something around Kaunas, where we have maybe 8 professional basketball players and 8 from our league. On the other side, in the final, is a gamer against the player. That would be, of course, very, very cool, and it's a good idea. Okay, the first quarter is over, 24-15, 9-point lead, so it's still not double digits, but it's comfortable for Vujas and Zvezda.
Nedovic in 5 minutes won the quarter for Vujas. He scored 16 points, I think. Not even sure how many. Without missed shots, he just made it all the time. Was I think 14-13 was for the Zvezda. Then Nedovic came and that was 10-2 series.
Yeah, Nedovic 17 to Olympia 15 right now. But it's all Nedovic though so far.
Look at how
there he is. 20 points. Oh my goodness. 17 points in the first quarter, and with this 3 it makes it 20 already, and we're not even at halftime. We're early in the second. So it's all Nedovic. And I'm really curious if we're gonna see any defensive adjustments or a matchup change to defend Nedovic. Oh wow, crazy.
Crazy, yeah.
That was nice. I think it was Josh Adams. Let me know if I do a mistake.
No, you said good, you said good, you said good.
Oh, great pick by Hasselhart. Oh, Nedovic. Yeah, this is really this is a heat check.
He made a really good, nice one. Oh, lucky. Good debate, Nedovic.
Ali Begovic missed that thing.
Yeah.
Now some space for Nedovic. Oh, nice tip in by Radulica. Coming a bit late of the comparing to the minutes we saw that Radulica became from Vujas in the final points in 1. 3-pointer missed, and now it's 12-point difference. And with the new rule, when you're down with more than 10, you can push up the pace, push up the floor, no matter what. We'll see if Bor takes use of it. Great finish by Nedovic. And Zvezda is up by 14 points. Nedovic with 22 points. The rest of the team has only 9 together.
Nedovic is chasing probably season high in this game.
Oh, Wembanyama, I think he wanted to dunk it on top of Radulica. That's what the animation looked like. What do you think? What do Bor have to do to come back, especially in the offensive end? As Wembanyama misses the second, but steals the ball. Oh! Oh, wow.
Okay.
Nice one.
First, he needs to dedicate much more on Nedovic. He needs to put his best defender on the Nedovic. Actually, right now, that is Zoran Dragic, and he needs to always watch out screens, just to be sure that someone can help from the screens, that can help on the shot to Nedovic. This was a perfect example. Perfect example. He was concentrated on Nedovic. He just needs to watch on him, stop him, and get back into game point by point. It is still a lot of time to play, and he didn't miss the game. He just needs to find a way to stop. Oh, yeah, Wembanyama is here. Yeah, he found a way to score. He just needs to find to defend to next possession, and he's back in the game if he managed to do it.
Yeah, and maybe do you think he has to involve Wembanyama a little bit more in the offensive end?
Yeah, more even in the offense, even in the defense. For now, he made a really good D. Yeah, made a really good. Ali Begovic is tall guy. He's actually good defender, so he can close out Bentil every time. But sometimes he needs to put the zone, in my opinion, because Wembanyama is useful when he's on the side. He needs to be in the paint because he can help with Wembanyama everywhere. He's
really intimidating in the post. Nobody wants to drive against him. That's true. And
he's also keeping his feet. Very important part.
yeah, right now it's important that Olympia continues.
Good.
Gets the chance.
Yeah, Bor made a good adjustments.
And a dunk.
Bor
Number
has
31.
Bor has a momentum now. US will now probably go on the save points, you know, on the long attacks.
Yeah, he's still going through the three.
For him, save points means Holland and 3-point shots.
Save points means Holland 3 off a screen. Yeah, that's it.
That's the habit. You know, we played a lot of Pro Am, a lot of Park and everything, and US has like, you know, same opinion like Daryl Morey, general manager of Rockets. 3-point worth more than 2 points.
No.
And that's his opinion. I know him for a long time. Trust me, he will always like shoot 3-point if he can.
Yeah, but Rockets are not really successful. And
No, I mean on the time when they were, when Chris Paul and Harden played together, when was Capella over there, and in that time, like he was like, you know, creator of that Rockets. Now I think that he's not even more of the Rockets, but I'm not sure.
again, a 10-point deficit for Bor. And yeah, Luka just doesn't let go, and he's not just sitting back. He's really trying to make the lead even bigger, to keep his lead. And we have Campazzo. No, Vildoza wide open, but fell short. Pass to Holland intercepted. You have to help me with the names.
This is Yogi Ferrell. You know for him. You know for him. Yeah, you know for
Number
him.
11, yeah. Oh no, it's number 25.
Oh, Albegovic is then.
Number 25 for Olympia. I don't know, maybe Borg can tell us later.
McFadden. That's another
McFadden. Theo McFadden, signed from free agency, Georgian national player. Benton with the 3. Oh, he makes the 3-pointer. I haven't seen that from Benton so often. Benton is on fire now, 4 for 6 from the field and 1 steal. 9 points for the MVP of season 1. He really carried his team in the finals against you, Johnny, so you know it.
No, Bentil was the key player against me. Bentil was key player against me in the finals. I have like, you know, I started to play 4th quarter, and I had like rotation that were my bench players were playing in that moment. And power forward was, I think, Bonitka for me. Yeah, Bonitka was on the power forward.
Yep.
And he's actually a good defender, but he's smaller. And in the few moments, Bentil gone crazy in the defense. He made like few very good defensive plays. He was like a few times alone on the shot. Oh, very good.
Oh, nice fake. Good job by Vujas, yeah. Great offensive execution.
Bentil, like, he's big and he's dominant in the defense, in the offense, in both way, like in the paint. So even now he showed us that he can score a 3-point from the hashtag, you know. He can. From the corner, I know, from finals. He made actually in the 4th quarter 2 times like good long distance mid-range shots against me, and I wasn't surprised. Vujas knows to shoot with every player.
And Vujas is 69% from 3 so far, so behind the arc. And Bor struggling from there, only 11, 1 for 9. We saw the stats less than a minute ago. So yeah, if Bor gets his 3-point shots made and gets more open shots, maybe both Wembanyama more, then maybe he can find the way back. But then the defense is too open right now. Maybe like you said, maybe he has to set Wembanyama somewhere in the middle of the post, so the drive is not that easy.
True. That's the best way to you know, to at least protect the paint. And it's much easier for Wembanyama to help from the paint. He can like with 2-3 steps he can like cover both corners. And corners can always go on the help on the hashtag.
Tough foul.
Yeah.
Farrell hits the first. And the second. Actually, I by myself, I was wondering if this is a face scan of Farrell, but then I remember I created them. Not pushing my own work.
24 points of Nedovic. I don't know. Do you know where? Maybe Vic. What is the season high for some player now, or season one? What is the
Yes, we had for this season it's 50 points from us well. Let me think.
50?
David Lighty.
It's a 50?
50 points.
You heard Wes. 50 points is now.
Yeah, I just wanted to say, like last season I scored with Nedovic 1 game 54. Last season, but I don't know if you counted. I have a screenshot I will show you last year. I think it was against Olympiacos, but it wasn't Sasha, I think. I think someone else was playing.
No, last season it wasn't Sasha. Yeah, Sasha had a break.
I think against Olympiacos, Nedovic scored 54 or something like that.
I expect Wembanyama one crazy game this season. Like for example, what is your record, Bor, with Wembanyama for now?
I'm trying to play as nicely as possible, not abuse the glitch. But I feel
nice
like if I really tried maybe one game, I just actually can try to score as many as I can.
This you can try against the
Europe,
CPU team.
Yeah.
And then everybody will be wondering, oh, Wembanyama 80 points. I actually saw that like those players who have themselves in the roster and in the team, they try to score with themselves a lot. Like maybe you saw Andrew Jones, who is now like he signed himself on Juventud, and he always scores above 26 points with himself. So.
That's good.
But he beat Partizan by 6 yesterday, so yeah.
Nice result. So that means he has a potential for playing.
That's the biggest upset, yeah. Andrew Jones, actually, a very nice story. He played at college and, is Wembanyama injured? No? Okay. Very nice story about Andrew Jones. He played at college, now plays in Germany Bundesliga. First place in the second Bundesliga, and he beat cancer and came back really strong and playing a really good season at Zvezda, and will probably play next season somewhere in the Bundesliga, if it is not with Vesta. And he's very famous with this, and that's Andrew Jones, who plays for Juventud in our league. Oh! Does this count? Does not count, I think. That was a crazy shot from wide out. Wow.
VAR.
For the next season, I think that we will have it. I didn't hear for that story, but I like those. I call them movie story. Like for example, like my favorite player in the Europe is Kyle Keurig. He's Kyle Keurig from Barcelona, Because when I was like, I don't know, before 6-7 years, I was like writing some articles about basketball for one Croatian site and everything. And in one moment, very nice shot from Wembanyama. And in one moment, I heard about Kyle story, what he had. He had similar with Andrew Jones, and in the moment, like I was like impressed with how many strength people need to have in their head to come back to the basketball. After all, he had also like surgery. He had a cancer also, like Andrew Jones. He was like 3 days in coma, and when he woke up, his first words were like, when I can start to play basketball again. That was his first words. And 3 months later, he was MVP of the Spanish Cup. He played in that time from Gran Canaria, your team now, and he like bought me for the all time. And when I heard this story with Andrew Jones, I would like to write one article about him. Also, that's like a story who motivates other people. That is really one of the best stories in the sports.
really does, and he's in a good way. Like Jalen also had his career started in Europe in the second Bundesliga, and Jalen actually said that he was really surprised. He was thinking before he came over to Europe, like, yeah, how good will be a second league be in a European country? Then he was surprised of the high level in the second Bundesliga, but managing this after 2 seasons to go to Ludwigsburg and then MVP of the Easy Credit BBL, and now one of the most consistent players of Alba Berlin. So yeah, and Andrew Jones is now on his footsteps, playing very good in the second league, and probably we're gonna sign with the first Bundesliga team. And of course, with that story in the background, I would really wish that for him.
If he watches that, good luck.
Yeah. 49-39, so it's still 10 points, so we pretty much stuck into this difference. It's just a little bit less and getting again a little bit more, but on average it's a 10-point difference.
Now Willis has a team takeover, he knows to use it. Oh, nice. Great answer from
Can you tell us more about the team takeover? What does, like, what
they are really affect the game. For example, you have 4 types of the takeovers, like mostly 4 types. One is for the rim protector, one is for the playmaker, one is sharpshooter, and one is rebound chaser, something like that. And all of them like giving a big boost to the attributes. And when they have takeover, they get a big attributes. For example, now Vujas has like play shot creator takeover, and for him it's much easier. He has a boost to playmaking and shooting attributes when he makes correct moves. For example, you have Campazzo had like a playmaking takeover. When he passed to the player, that player get a massive boost to the shots, you know. So that means also like
right?
Yeah. If Campazzo has a PG takeover, like some, for example, you see now, who was that? Like that was Josh Adams. He has a slashing takeover. If he get the turned on takeover, he will get every boost possible on the every slashing what he take. You know, he will get better animation. It would be much more successful.
Okay.
But for shooters, takeovers mean that they are much better shooter. You know, it's much easier to hit the green shot when takeovers are on. And when you get team takeover, that means, you know, that all players are very boosted. And now in this part,
with the badges, right? Because the badges are always applied to those players.
Yeah.
The takeover is extra boost.
Extra boost, yeah. Badges are already boosting, like for example, catch and shoot. Players, it has like there's a 4 levels of badges. Like for the example, like Hall of Fame badges, it gives a massive boost. For example, the lowest one, bronze, he just like opens new animation, not giving massive boost, but opens animations of the shots. And it's like also opening like the green window much bigger. That is like one of the funniest thing in 2K about that. I can talk about that for an hours. Just about shooting. It's all about like a window what you get.
We have to talk about this.
Like one special podcast we can do just about badges, about
maybe attributes and break down the rosters and tell why and go through. Yeah, why not?
It's really important in 2K to read all attributes, badges, like hot zones are very important, and all of that combined can give you better results.
As you mentioned, hot and cold zones, with my contacts to Basket News, I have the hot and cold zones for the last season of the pairs, which are all implemented into the game. So the hot and cold zones are like real life. So this makes it even more realistic. And I think, I just wanted to say that Bor has the chance to come back, but he missed on the one end. And and Bentil with a mismatch there. Again, it's 10 points, so we'll be back right there where we started before our small chit chat. And Vor has to find his consistency. Oh, the open lane. Okay, he passed out.
He
And
wanted the
30.
3-point shot
Wow.
and game awarded him. Yeah, he won that.
Okay.
He really
I was
succeeded.
surprised actually by that decision. Yes.
Yeah.
11 for 18 from 3 for Vujas. This is incredible.
If you look the stats, like Bor will actually have a good result if he wins just look 3-point shot percentage. So
It
like
is
I
because
believe
it's only 9%, right? And he doesn't hit the 3 points so good. So if this improves,
9 points is good.
he can go 2 for 1 now if he makes it right. Okay, try the fake to alley-oop it. Not the best decision there. Oh,
Very
great
good.
pass.
Very good.
Great vision by
Yes.
Vujas. And the champ really shows off. It won't be the last shot for Olympia if they don't get the offensive rebound. But they can play it out as much as possible. 4 seconds left on the shot clock. Farrell, Campazzo tight against him. And the rebound is for Zvezda. Kuzmic will just shoot it, and yep, it's just way off. Also too far, 60-49. So it's even 1 point more the difference, comparing it to halftime, if I'm right. 11 points against the champion to come back in 8 minutes. Nothing impossible actually, but of course tough against the reigning champ.
Very good play.
Nice.
Very good play.
Nice play.
Yeah.
If that went in actually with the N1, then we can really say a pretty good start. Okay, this is also a free throw. So
I like
instead
it.
of 3 points, he has now the possibility for only 1. And he misses.
You jinxed him. You jinxed him.
That's bad luck. Bad luck for Bor. Chomi, you said that you have a game afterwards against Jaleen Smith.
Not exactly after. He said, I need to check out in my phone. He said 9 or 10, 21 or 22, something like that.
Mm.
Because he has a real game, not 2K game, real life game.
Yeah. He plays against Würzburg today at home in the Bundesliga. And he has a game against Panathinaikos in real life, actually, in Athens.
I saw it, and I was like, because I am going home for a week, and I won't be like in Zagreb. I won't be playing, and I need to play this week game with him. And I was watching when he plays. Is it Thursday or Friday? I need to know it. And when I saw that he plays with Panathinaikos, I was happy. In real life, I was supporting, but
We are when they play, I think, because Jaleen was visiting, like in the BEL, was visitor to Zvezda to Vujas, and I think days before they played in Belgrade.
like I asked Jaleen, it would be like very, very fun when he will play for Croatian national team. Like he said, he will play before, and when he will be in Zagreb, he will stay in the same hotel where we have a studio for playing. So like he will actually can come like every time from hotel, 2 minutes of walking, and he could play like 2K all the time.
I'm joining. I'm coming over. I told you.
Yeah. We just need to wait like what the real basketball match we're gonna watch.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Coming back to the game as Bor now made finally a bigger comeback and cutting into this lead after this 3-pointer, 54-60, and I really can see like as soon as Bor is cutting into a lead more, then immediately a timeout called by Vujas, and there are a lot of changes made.
Vujas won against me on the timeouts when he like changed like whole team. He knows to handle the team, recognize when he has a bad matchups. He knows to use his best players. He knows what is his best lineup, and he's like very concentrated and focused when he needs to like to keep the results or to take a lead or something like that.
And by the way, Nedovic scored 2 points. It's 8-point differential now. And yeah, Bor has to keep it up. He really needs to score. That will be crucial right now.
Now is Gnidic with the ball. He's looking like probably some. In the one moment he will try to go paint. Yeah,
Open lane.
Yeah.
Good score.
Vujas expected the play. Bor recognized that he has a mismatch. Now they are started to play all the time, like in the last 10 minutes. They are all playing like all smart plays. Like they are like always like picking up the matchups, and they're using their best players in that moment. Like probably we'll see Nedovic.
There he is.
There it is.
Open lane. It's
There it is.
great cut right there. I don't know why he was wide open there, but I think that Bor tried to double team a little bit to put some pressure on, but it's fully understandable, of course. 5 minutes left in this game. This Balkan derby.
I can explain it through the gamer side. There is a situation like when Vujas called like for Nedovic like play, when he stays up in the open shot, you need to like push everything you have in defense just to stop it, And there's 2 points open in the same moment, and you can just decide, do you want to take 3-point or 2-point shot?
Yeah. And especially when you have Vujas against you, it's maybe better to stop the 3-pointer in this case. Okay, this is huge now for Bor. 6 points behind.
Now you see, Gnidic now has a playmaking takeover. Every his pass, he boosts shots and everything,
There it is. Rebound. Oh, what a dunk! Nice one. And the one before from Wembanyama was also one of its finest. 4-point differential, less than 4 minutes. And now we have the tight game we expected and we wanted to see. And it's just about the right time. Nedovic, open 3. Wembanyama came out and Nedovic is just on fire.
You see, there is a play. If Bor like even came before like on the time to contest Wembanyama to contest Nedovic shot, in the moment you have a mismatch down the paint. You already like receive the point. It's much harder to stop it.
There's one of your favorite players with the missed 3-pointer. It was a bit contested at the end of his release. And Vujas, we're gonna try to make it double digit, and it is. Oh, Vujas not letting go. Vujas, you gotta chill, man. Vujas not chilling at all. He wants to close this game as soon as possible.
We had a joke always before. Vujas and me, we are not like players who like to play during the day. We are like night owls, We are like always to play like we called it like porno dates, All in the porno times, in 3 in the morning, not in the baby time.
And the internet is
you just see him smiling. He knows what I'm saying,
It's true.
There is a one of the best times that we played 2K was like for 4 or 5 years. There's actually like when a lot of us from the Balkan, like from all countries from Balkan, we are all playing until sunrise. In the most cases, no one didn't work, nothing. We were just playing whole day and whole night 2K.
Good pass right there, number 14 again, Josh Adams, 11 points, 3 of them from mid-range, and I guess the other 8 are from driving. And 7-point differential. The game is not over yet, but I think that Bor has to focus on closing those 3-point shots, those spaces, especially for Nedovic, Campazzo, Vildoza. Oh, and there it is, inside. Benjamin Bentel again taking over. I think 15 points already. Of course,
Yes.
Nedovic there of the game, but Bentel playing a really good role behind him. No open space. Great defense for Zvezda. And you can see all the players are up. They're not sitting on the bench from Zvezda. Ferrell driving inside and scores 7 points. And now it's maybe the time to have a press. Maybe it's too early to fall, of course. But 3-point shots will be needed as soon as they open for Cedevita.
Who else will gonna take full attacks? Just to be sure. Now mismatch.
Good double team, but oh wow, great points by Ognjen Kuzmic. And yeah, 9 points up. I wouldn't say we can call it game so far.
Nice D from West. Correct in the situation.
Good defense, important for Bor to come back into this. Ferrell drives in and scores 7 points. And now maybe a press will be applied. And we can see Benton is wide open in the back, but the defender is quickly there. Nedovic has a bit of space. Oh, Wembanyama is jumping all over the floor. Everyone is jumping, and offensive 3 seconds, crucial.
Very good defense from Bor. I need to praise Bor. Bor played amazing defense today, but he was just not lucky in some moments, you know. Nedovic.
I have seen much better games from Bor though, and this is not anything like, this is not meant to be insulting. It's just Bor is he's a crazy good gamer, and I think that he'll be still adjusting to his team, and yeah, it's a long season. It's 70 games regular season. Bor last season came a bit later, and joining Milano to replace the former gamer, and yeah, and then he came short against you, but probably if he played the whole season, then he wouldn't meet you in the playoffs so soon. And the dunk at the other end, and now we have a tight game. It's 3 points.
We can actually, situation.
He needs a foul right there immediately.
He knows that West will gonna score free throws with Nedovic. He will do it in the last few seconds.
But still, West can run up now.
He knows that if he fouls him, that are too easy to point, so he doesn't want even to waste the time. To be honest, like he played.
It is Bor.
Svaka čast, brate.
Svaka čast, brate, za malo me okreneš, brate.
Yeah.
He almost turned me around, like, he was better in, like, you can check here on the stream, like, he won the 4th quarter, he won the 3rd quarter, so, like, he was better in 2nd half, I took the 1st half.
He stopped Nedovic in one moment. Nedovic decided the game with, I don't know, crazy 5 minutes. I think in 5 minutes he scored 20 points, something like that.
He had 34.
Just watch, he scored in 2nd quarter, he scored like, I think 20 points, something like that.
First quarter, 17. I think this is a record. Check this out. I want a badge for Nedovic for this.
You know that crazy NBA statistics, you know?
6 from 6 in 1st quarter, 17 points.
Insane.
Give him an award. Give him MVP right now. Give him MVP.
No. Grigonis is MVP this year. Sorry, guys.
No, I think David Mutaf's gonna be the MVP. The young guy I have in Gran Canaria. No, I'm just joking. But there are some players which like it doesn't really matter sometimes about the overall. For example, I start Mutaf over Slaughter, also to have Slaughter as a scorer from the bench in Gran Canaria, and Mutaf has a 93 pointer, although he has 64 rating. So sometimes it's not about the overall, I guess. And yeah, great game. At the end, it was a little bit. I could see that Luka was really shaking. His whole body was shaking. Almost lost the game. And yeah, let's hear it first from Bor. What do you think, or what would you change if you could for that
Well,
game?
I mean, the obvious answer has to be the defense on Milovic. I allowed him to get caught way too easily. I think I didn't read Diaz's plays very well at the start, because after he scores a little bit with Milovic, it should be obvious that of course he's gonna go for him. He's hot, like he has to try to score again, and I didn't adjust very well to that until the second half. But also, I would say what destroyed me was just the three-point shooting. I couldn't score some of the open shots in the first half. I think that was the biggest difference. He made basically all of them at the start, and I couldn't really capitalize on the open shots I had. So I think that was why. But I think it was just overall a very, very good game from Zvezda, like showing all their strengths, and I think it was just. By this game, it was obvious why he won the last season. I think he's just a great player, one of the best. And I would say maybe I am a little bit biased since I come from the similar area. I would say Balkan people, we know how to adjust. Like the basketball IQ is there. You can see that he's thinking about the game. He's thinking about the play. So I just have praise and respect for him. Great opponent, and I look forward to the next matches. Yeah.
And Bor, you have been already in the final four of my Euroleagues, and yeah, do you think like what is your aiming? What is your goal? Where do you think you can get this season?
Well, I think top 8 would be like the kind of goal, like the minimum goal. I think this team is good enough to make top 8, and I don't want to make excuses just because it's a Euro Cup team. I think that especially with the signing of Wembanyama, we can contend. So I think if I play well, I can make top 8. Definitely, Final Four is always great to have. I would definitely love to go there, but I think I'll be happy with a top 8. And then once you're in those best of series, then anything can happen. And I think even more important in those series is the adjustment and tactical play style, depending on who you face.
Yeah, exactly. It's about the matchup. Like if you can adjust to the current matchup. And yeah, Vujas, I can see you were trying to see who's the best scorer in the league and stuff like that. I can see your menu. Yeah, let's take a look at the table actually. Zvezda with 14-0 right now, so you don't have a loss yet. You had easier opponents so
Manning
far,
goals.
except of course Bor. Um, but yeah, can we see Cedevita's record right now, Bor? From Bor, yeah. Yeah, 4-2 it is. Okay, yeah, yeah. Bor has just less games played. Who did you lose again? Fenerbahce. Okay, oh, 2 points, 57-59. Okay, yeah. And Vujas, congrats to you once again. I think I got used to it to tell you congrats whenever we meet here on camera
Got
to
used to
see you
hearing
play.
that.
I know you like to hear that, but let's hear it from you again about this game and yeah, and your thoughts.
Well, first of all, I want to congratulate to Bor. He's a great player, and he's playing with a weaker team. I gotta say that like Cedevita is really weaker than Zvezda. Like if we change teams, I don't know if I would beat him even today. Like he played really good, so I want to praise him for that, for choosing like a low ranked team, Euro Cup team, and still competing at the highest level. So I really have a lot of good things to say about him. He's a really good player, and I think if there wasn't a Nedovic like explosion in the first half, I would lose. Like in the first quarter, he was leading. I think I don't know. I'm not sure how much, but we were leading, and then like Nedovic came in and just few actions for him, and that's automatic for me, bro. I'm sorry, but Nedovic has been automatic for me for now. So like yeah, but it was really good in game. I enjoyed, and I'm looking forward to play more in regular season. And I hope to see you in Final Four. Why not? Why top eight? Why not Final Four, bro? I see
Mhm.
potential for Final Four here.
Yeah, we had a Balkan final for last time. Why
Yeah,
not
why
this
not
time
again?
again,
Why not again?
right?
Let's do
Why
it.
not again?
The last question I have for you guys before we end the stream, maybe again first, Bor. What do you think? Like, which teams are you favorites so far? Like, which are the teams that you think that are the favorites so long in the
Uh,
season?
I would say by now, like the three that would come to mind would be two of the people that we got here, Chomi and Vujas. I think them
Not
and
yourself.
I wouldn't say I'm among the best. I still have to prove myself. I haven't played it much, so I would say definitely Vujas, Chomi, and Žarko Partizan. And I would say that the reason that I think they're the best right now is they're playing with the same teams as last time. They all know their
Hmm.
strengths, and like I said, they're all very, very tactical players, which means that like they really play to the strengths of their teams. So I think they are the ones to beat for now. But I do have to say I haven't played against everybody yet, so we might have some
Hmm.
surprises. But also I do have to say Fiore has
Yeah,
Real now, right?
yeah.
Hmm.
That definitely Fiore, because he was very, very problematic to play against with Bologna, with Virtus. And I think now with a better team, I think he's definitely going to be one of the top players here.
Yeah, and he's fired up to this time to make the top four. As he was in the
Yeah.
top three in the regular season, and then he lost in the quarterfinal. Chomi, what do you think? What are you favorites? Before we
My,
headed over to the champ, and so
my
he can tell who's trying to steal him the king position.
I
Nobody's gonna
said
steal it.
first for me are like first two favorites, and it's impossible to find someone else out of to them. Vujas and Fiore. I agree with Bor. They have the strongest team. They know their teams. Like Fiore plays with Real 15 games. I see now already. He will know his team until the final four. He will probably play friendlies with them just to know them, and the final would be like between them. I believe in that. They are too strong. They have too good matchups for any other team. They know to use it, and it would be like impossible to anyone to beat two of them. Maybe I have some idea for I don't know for what to do, but to be honest, like I don't know. Both of them are too strong. They play too many games, too strong teams. They know their teams, know their shots. Even I would cut myself, from the favorites this year. I'm just like want to have Grigonis like MVP. That's my goal this season.
Nedovic MVP, I can already see it.
Nedovic MVP. Yeah.
Or
And
That's the
Wendy.
dream.
Or
the
Wendy.
last comment of the
Nemanja je
stream.
rookie of the year.
Luca, who do you think who's breathing in your neck?
I mean, I gotta agree with them. Like Fiore is really serious player. Like he was serious last year, like Bor said. And now he has one of the best, if not the best team in the game. Like Madrid, we all know how strong they are. They got shooters, they got Tavares, they got everything you need. So like yeah, for sure, him is one of the favorites. Also, Chomin cut himself off, but like he's also playing with the same team again. He also knows
Yeah,
everything. He also knows like all the
he
jump
likes to
shots.
take off the pressure of
Yeah, he
himself.
likes to take off the pressure. But
Of
to be
course.
honest, for me, he is the always like the toughest opponent because he knows me the best. So it's like to play against him is toughest for me. Like he knows my secrets. Like he knows my defense. He knows like my weaknesses. He knows me the best. So like for me, I want to avoid him. Of course, like if it's final, I want to play with him finals. But before finals, no, I don't want to play Chummy. Like I want to meet him in the finals again if it's possible. But like yeah, Chummy, Fiore, Žarko is also a very good player. I don't know what happened last year in the playoffs with him, but he's a really good player and he also knows his team. I wouldn't cut off Bor also because who knows what can happen, bro. Like everything can happen in playoffs. You saw the last year, like guy with the Maccabi beat Kai, who was also Kai. Also, I gotta mention Kai with
Yeah,
Bayern.
we forgot about
Like,
him actually.
I thought last year. I thought like I'm gonna play with him semifinals, and like I lost both games in regular season. I lost to him, so like I thought I'm the underdog in that game, and then like Alexei, or how is his name? I think Alexei.
Alexander.
Alexander
Alexander,
Gavrilimov, yeah.
Yeah, he swept him. He swept him with 3-0. So like, everything can happen in the playoffs. So like,
Exactly. It's about matchups.
there will always be underdogs, and like, for me, no favorites. I'm just gonna try to repeat, and that's all.
Can I just say one thing? I forget to tell one thing. One guy who is for me dark horse of the whole competition. Uyas will gonna play against him tomorrow. I think he works with me. He plays with Valencia. He has a great teams of shooter, and he's a good shooter. He will be a dark horse for everyone because he has a really good shooting team, and he is a real shooter. He will also be a dark horse to everyone. I would like to say him like hidden favorite. Trust me. If he learned his team, he's also very good gamer.
Yeah, we are already going through the Valencia Rusties. Okay, guys.
Gotta scout them, Vic.
Yeah, scout them, but
yeah, there will be soon a better way to scout the players. Like I said, to the end of the week, everybody will have a profile on the website, so you will have the videos from games of the week and stuff like that. And yeah, guys, thank you all. Wish you good luck. Chomi, you have a game tonight against Jalan. I'm gonna probably join in to watch the normal stream. And yeah, on Sunday, I think the part 3 of games of the week again with the champion. It's Luka, and he's playing Sasha Vezenkov. So yeah. Feel free to join it. It's going to be a tactical battle as Vezenkov does everything possible to do Olympiacos basketball on the console. So, yeah.
And to score with himself.
Yeah. Not always.
He loves to score with himself. I watched him, like, he loves to score with himself. And who wouldn't?
Of course he does.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. See you. Maybe on Sunday.
It was pleasure.
Good luck, Chomi, brate.
Good luck, Uyas, brate.
Znaš kome, Chomi, si tu?
Jesam.
Hoće Tanan i da uđe u ligu, brate.
Yeah, now, in this game, one goal, one team. Fight for that possession, gotta act fast. Another shot, another pass. City comes to life and they got something to say. Come on, let's go. I feel devotion.